Hello, Matt Elliott here.
Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
For all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels.
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
Happen in 49, 61, 63 or 69 when they reach the final. But the class of 2021 have delivered. Leicester City are FA Cup winners at last and are history makers at Wembley.
They have blown their rivals away. They have blown us all away in truth. Premier League champions 2016. The amazing Leicester City!
Leicester Till I Die TV. Your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
Right, Chris.
All right there. Yes, I'm back. It is sloppy seconds night. And I tell you what, I can't think of two people I'd rather have sloppy seconds with than the two people that are joining me now. Actually, thinking about it, I can. It's the Big Fat Football Quiz too.
It's the Big Fat Football Quiz with Leicester Till I Die TV. So you think you know your football? Well, let's see.
Actually, in truth, you probably don't need to know an awful lot about football with this quiz. I'm the big fat bit, I'm not going to lie. The football quiz is a very, very, very tenuous link. But hey, it's a bit of fun. Let's see how we get on. Spotify and all the other podcast platforms is where you can listen back to us. Just search Leicester Till I Die. And YouTube, if you're not watching on YouTube, please get over to YouTube, Leicester Till I Die TV, give us a subscribe and smash those like buttons.
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow and join in now.
Broadcasting live worldwide.
Oh, we so are. And let's bring in, first of all, in the red corner and weigh in. No, let's not go that far. It's defending champ Craig. Good evening.
Good evening. I'd rather be in the blue corner than the red corner, to be fair. But
yeah, but then that would be showing favouritism, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you can't do that, obviously, as you've done there with your shirt, Chris.
Yes, yeah, totally independent here. And
yeah.
I don't want to put
you might want to turn around and just check that independence that's sort of covering the wall behind you.
Shh.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Nobody noticed.
It's a mirage. It's a mirage there. Let's be honest with you. Half the people we have on here haven't won that trophy, so wouldn't know what it was anyway. Boom. In there. And I say no pressure on you tonight, Craig, but nobody has yet defended their title. And you are a Leicester fan, so, I want you to do. You see, I'm going to think no Leicester hat on, nothing here. talking about people not knowing what that trophy is, in the Puce corner, well, just in a corner, and I don't leave him in the corner because he'll probably piss up it if we leave him there too long. Daniel, how the devil are you, sir?
I'm all right. Trust me, I am all set for today. I've managed to find one of these. Kids at Missy says it's a bobble for hair. I think it's a good stop device to stop me from running to the nearest corner if needs be in this quiz.
I didn't know where you were going to go with that. It probably was somewhere I wouldn't have wanted you to, but not as bad as where you could have done. In all honesty,
I must say, Dan, you must be pretty pleased with the latest score from the Tottenham Stadium.
Yes.
So the last time I saw it was 38 minutes, and it was only 3-0.
It's 4-0 now.
Oh, lovely.
Everton are going down.
As well, getting a battering.
Everton are going down.
I looked at their. I looked at their running. That's not good, Everton.
No. We still to play Everton in the game in hand yet as well.
Yeah.
So we've got Brentford this weekend, this weekend, and then Everton another time. So they're two very interesting games.
Let me just tell you, young Daniel, don't you come to me and say, do us a favour and beat Everton for us. We did you a favour against Leeds, and what happened? You didn't bloody turn up when you played Chelsea, did you?
Listen, we all know a team down at the bottom of that dundrum of the division, right? To be honest with you, we're not expecting anything against Chelsea. But the first 45 minutes, we should have killed the game off. However, second half, mad 10 minutes, we just capitulated, and the rest were history.
If only you still had the finishing. If only you still had the finishing prowess of Chris Wood.
Yeah. Well, before this turns into a Burnley fan channel, we start talking Burnley Chelsea. Let's get a few hellos, and it's good to see that wherever Dan goes, he always brings a cheerleader along with him. Always there to give him.
Oh, it's my mum in.
Moral support. Hello, Mrs. Riley. No, it's the other one. Okay, wonder if Daniel can do better than the other quizzes he's done.
Doubt it.
We haven't got a 14-year-old in, so fingers crossed he will.
Every cloud.
Cyber Leader, West Ham, good evening, sir. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. How do we get the TalkSport capital? Well, I go to the TalkSport website, I put my money into their account, and they send it me. Simple.
Did you not get that because you're a regular contributor, Chris?
Well, they mentioned it, but they weren't offering me one free, unfortunately. No.
Oh, wow.
But for moments like this, when I have to appear neutral, as of course I am tonight, it comes in handy.
As of course, TalkSport are totally neutral.
Yes, they are. They are. Just like Sky. Mike, how the devil are you, sir? Are you going to come in and see how it feels to win a quiz? John Wayne, good evening to you. How are you? Shooting range Everton, indeed. Anthony, good evening, sir. We are all well. And Doug is come out now. Doug lost to Craig in the last competition, so I'm sure that he's got a hotline through to Dan with some answers. Dan will still get them wrong.
I would.
That is some top Christopher Douglas, or we like to call you Doe. Yes, it is indeed. Hello, Craig. He says, Mike, thanks for tuning in earlier, Dan. Thanks a hell of a lot. Well,
not a problem. Loved it. Keep doing what you're doing, pal.
He did say he had nothing better to do today, so.
How you doing, Doug?
Hello, Daniel. Your Sunday night.
Doing this for you.
Good evening. Evening, Crags, Daniel, and your Crags now.
I'll take it. Thanks, Niall.
LDH, good evening. Good luck, Craig.
Thank you.
He's saying thank you for him saying good luck to Craig. Looking forward to next weekend, Arsenal versus Leicester. Yeah, more than I am. And everybody, I think, is now saying hello to everybody else. It's 5-0 now, apparently.
Hey.
Jesus. Lampard out.
Yeah,
one more and you'll be able to count it on a Scouser's hand.
Hey, boom, boom. Right, here we go. So it's the Big Fat Football Quiz number 2. And it's Craig versus Daniel. Here we are. Leicester versus Burnley. One of them is a cheerful clown. One of them's a dangerous Dan. You work out which it is. Actually, that does look like you on a night out in Burnley, Dan.
It does. It does. Yeah. I mean, it takes me a while to do my makeup, but, you know, I thought it looked all right.
It took Craig, I'll tell you.
I only usually wear that, yeah. I only usually wear that when I'm hanging around in sewers and drains.
And again, no bias there, but one of them's supposed to be happy, one of them isn't. A bit early for comic relief, though, Craig.
Just a little bit. I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay. Just to confirm before we go any further, neither of you can see the comments, can you?
No, can't see anything. No.
Neither of you have got another laptop or another mobile handy at all.
No, laptop's here and it's all turned off.
Turned off.
Good man. Good man. Well, this is how it's gone so far. Brad started by taking on Niall and he lost 10-13. Niall then went on to lose to Reese on penalties. Well, Nippons tiebreak, as we like to call it. And then Reese went on to lose to Mike on a penalty, Nippon tiebreaker. And then Mike had forgotten that we were hosting the quiz the same night as Man United were playing. So Doug stood in for him. But Doug, it was also the night that Liverpool were playing. But Doug, being the good friend that he is, turned up. Didn't he, Craig? Turned up and he had it in. And just notice, Mike. Take note, Mike. And Craig beat Doug, and Craig's here as the reigning champion to take on Dan. Now, when we did this last time, a lot of these questions are sort of guessing them, really, and they're multiple choice. In the first round last week, or in the last quiz, which was Can You Spot the Bullshit? Craig very much could, because he got all 5 right. We then went on to Fancy a Lappy, and I don't know what this says about Craig, but he got all 5 right again. I mean, if you produce that sort of form, Craig, you might as well go home now,
That was
Dan.
very much a one-off.
We will see. So these are the rounds that we have today. 4 rounds of football mayhem. Start off with what does a Scotsman do? Good evening, Doug. Wouldn't be seen dead in that. Just do it. And what's in a name? And I know what you're thinking. It's emojis again. So we will see. So no clues can be given, but I will pass on some advice before we start that has helped several people I know throughout their lives. Don't stop. Never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Dan, you carry those words since you were younger, haven't you, through your life?
I have. And out of all S Club 7 titles, the only one that's happened is I've never had a dream come true.
Is now the right time for me? Obviously, I've got kids and they were younger at the time, but I have actually seen S Club live in concert.
Was it one of those I'm not as bad as each other. I give up here. I'm dealing with morons, aren't I? You know,
it was.
I mean, was that one
S Club 7?
You put the kids to pretending that you were taking them?
No, it was S Club 7 supported by S Club Juniors.
Well, keep it in the family, eh?
What a night!
I think my first actual concert was Steps.
Oh, wow!
And you moved up to S Club 7. TM, good evening. How the devil are you? Seeing as TM's in the house, I think we really
check the clock.
Have this. Yes, it's how long since Spurs won a trophy moment. And I can tell you it now sits at 14 years, 7 days, 3 hours, 49 minutes, and 50 minutes and 2 seconds. It's just clicked over there. Welcome, PM. How the devil are you? You along? I'm going to read the comments out now because when I get into the questions, I'm going full screen, so I don't get it. Kate says, give us a D, give us an A, give us an N, give us an L, give us an E, give us an L. Has she spelled that right? Okay. just wondering. I've got spell check, I suppose. Niall, yeah, Everton getting battered like a cod. Hi guys, I will be back. I'm very, very happy. Yeah, well, you know, this will be your highlight video, won't it? Niall says hello, Kate. Is that a clown or Ronald McDonald? I don't know, but if Craig ever gets his Big Mac out for you, Niall, run.
That's why me and Craig are a team, because if he's Ronald McDonald, that makes me the Hamburglar.
Well, we know you've been burgling some things, I tell you. Dorco, why Toronto? Why not? I mean, be honest with you, Dorco. I know somebody in Canada, they're very kindly, I sent them the money, they got it for me, it was cheap. It matches Leicester because Leicester had exactly the same shirt as this, just in different colours. Mike, bit rude, to be fair, but okay. Oh, just go back to prison. And everybody's chatting to Kate here. But Kate, we're trying to do a programme here. How's it rude, Mike? You were supposed to do your quiz, but we're starting to fight now as well. Scott, good evening. Hello all. Hope you're all okay. Just to let you know, Forest still 2-1 up. Well,
yeah,
God,
we don't need to know that.
No, piss on our party, Scott. You know, Niall's never had a dream come true, nor has Kate, I would imagine. No, there you go. That sounds like a top night, Craig. Well,
it was indeed.
Yes. Oh, they're all there. They're all saying hello to each other. Anthony's going off down the U2 way. LDH said, I took my daughter to the S Club 7-2. Yeah, all this. TM, watch it. It's a capital I love. Oh, okay. So, there's an I in the L. Sorry, Kate. My car. Oh no. Oh, here we go. I'm sure you said this one before, Doug. My car runs on ferrets, and I made the classic mistake this morning. I accidentally feed it with weasel. I'm not even going to come back to that, Doug.
Have you got any tumbleweed?
You're that. We've got a. You're that close to getting a timeout with that joke. I want to have hope Daniel will win now, but he's not been great in the quizzes so far. Big him up here. Big him up. Dorco, we're turning this into an all my yesterdays. Dorco, I had to enjoy Westlife in concert because the daughter was in love with them all. Yeah, okay, Dorco, tell us anything.
You're fooling no one.
What's the difference between a fish and a piano? You can't tune a fish. Oh, God.
Is anyone modding this?
Sorry?
Is anyone modding this? Just keeping these out.
Yeah,
it's because I'm here. I'm usually in comments modding.
Scott, get rid of the bad jokes. How is Dan doing on the quiz? We haven't started yet. We're just going through all our yesterdays.
Which means I'm doing pretty well at the minute, Steve. I'm doing pretty well.
It's all square.
It's as good as it gets for Dan. Mike, I'm not even reading that one out. Yeah, Doug, I said that one to you the other day, didn't I? Abba Dabby Doo. Yeah. I'm going. Right, I'm going full screen now, so I'm. Here we go. Right, I'm going full screen, so I'm not going to be looking at your comments. We're going to finally start the quiz, but I should just say, is it just me that's normal? Because my first concert was the Tourists.
I saw the Tourists supporting Roxy Music.
These were headlining Leicester de Montfort Hall.
Oh, mine was at Granby Halls.
I had to come back a second time. Is it still a roller skating place at Granby Halls?
It's not there.
Is it not? I say that because my daughter's just fell over last night.
What's the latest, Chris? I wish you.
She's going to have it operated on. She's broken the wrist, and her wrist looks like that, doesn't it?
Honestly, it looks like she's been dancing like this. Her arms just kept going like that.
Yeah. She went mad at me because I didn't show any sympathy. But I said, well, that's what your boyfriend's for now. I passed it all over. Anyway, in the midst of all this music talk, family, we have a quiz to do. We have a quiz. Here we go. The Big Fat Football Quiz, round 1. What does a Scotsman do when he's won the Soccer World Cup? He turns off the game console and goes to sleep.
I can't believe you said soccer, Chris.
I know. It's poor, isn't it?
That's shocking.
I'm encompassing our American friends because obviously they are part of the world as well.
American friends, Canadian shirt. What's happened to you, Chris?
Right, there's 10 questions about World Cup
and the
players.
first band you went to see were tourists. Are you sure you weren't one of them?
On Saturday, we'll start this quiz. None of you got any plans for after, have you?
Start a channel called Yank Talking Leicester.
Yeah.
Those are the interested. News at 10 will follow the end of the show. Right. As defending champion, we are going to say you get 10 questions about World Cup players, 5 each, 1 point, multiple choice, pick a player from the 4 shown. As defending champion, Craig, you get the option. Would you like to go first or second?
I shall give Dan the opportunity of taking the lead.
So you will go first.
I'm laughing because I know I won't.
Well, we might for one question. Remember, Dan, it's multiple choice.
If I get this one right first, Chris, I'm clipping it and that's it. I'm off. Internet's going down.
I won. Stop the count. Stop the vote. Right, here we go. Mr. Trump. Let's just have a look here. I played in 2 World Cup finals for 2 different countries. Who am I? Luis Monti, Frank, I think I said that right, Frank Puskas, Alfredo Di Stefano, or Dejan Stankovic? No, the way I get on with foreign names, I shouldn't have really done this round, should I?
I'll go for Stankovic.
You are going for Stankovic. Let me just see how I've done this. And
all the tension.
No, I haven't done the answers up there, but you are wrong, sir. It was Luis Monti. He lost in the 1930 finals with Argentina, and he won for Italy in 1938. They obviously, found out that he had, some Italian in him somewhere, or at least his mother did. Anyway,
he got angry once and went like that with his hand. And thought, oh.
Craig, I captained my country in 2 consecutive World Cup finals and lost them both. Who am I? Franz Beckenbauer, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff, or Karl-Heinz Rummenigge? We'll see if his luck's still running. He started off with a perfect 5 last time.
The only team I can remember being in consecutive finals and losing them was Holland. So I'm going to go Johan Cruyff.
You are going to go Johan Cruyff. Wrong. I forgot I've got that. It was Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Was it? Indeed.
Yeah, you have to be careful how you say that these days, don't you? In 1982, West Germany lost to Italy. And in 1986, West Germany lost to Argentina.
Did they? I think Holland lost in 74 and 78.
Well, that didn't matter because that wasn't the question. But I did think you might have got it right.
I'll be going away and checking who was captain. Don't worry.
Well, can I just say, as always, these answers are provided by Wikipedia.
Yeah, I don't think Johan Cruyff was captain for both. So.
Or some some other website that I found them on. Right, so all your looks run out. Feel free to join in with the questions. I won't be going through them at the end because it all gets so confusing as to what answers are for which, but do feel free to have a bit of fun and play with yourself. It's all some of us get to do these days. Right, we're back to Dan. Dan the man. I scored in a World Cup final and then did it again 12 years later. Who am I? Ronaldo, Vava, Zidane, or Pele?
I'm trying to think how with the way the question's worded, is it a case that they scored in this World Cup final, never played internationally until 12 years later, or does it just mean that they got to the World Cup final again 12 years later?
Well, that is what you're going to have to work out.
I will go for Pele.
Sorry, I'd fallen asleep. You've gone for Pele. Just as about to start the timer on you, you went for Pele. And let me pause that. And you were quite correct, sir.
58 and 70.
It was, yes. So Dan goes into an early lead.
Stop the count.
And just for this, thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been a great show. Well done, Dan, on winning.
Good luck, Dan.
Bad luck, Craig. I'm sure you wish Dan all the best going through to the next round. Don't say I don't do anything for you, Dan. Right. Craig, back to you. I was born in Poland and scored 16 goals at World Cup finals. Who am I? Robert Lewandowski, Piotr Tchaikovsky, Lukas Podolski, or Miroslav Klose? I should never have done this bloody round. I can't say off these names.
That's got to. Well, I'll be disappointed if I'm wrong, but I'd have to go closer for that.
Yeah, I'd have said same.
Sorry. Sorry, I've come closer. What did you say?
that's far too close.
How disappointed would you be if you got that wrong?
Very disappointed.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not going to be because it was correct, sir.
Good.
Miroslav Klose. 16th goal for his 16th goal for Germany was in the 7-1 hammering of Brazil. I think it was the semi-finals, wasn't it, in 2014 in Brazel? So
I think he holds the record for the most goals in cup finals in World
Cup.
Yeah,
that took the record. Not a bad thing to be holding, really, is it? Dan, over to you. I have scored hat-tricks at 2 different World Cups. Who am I? Thomas Muller, Ronaldo, Oleg Salenko, or Gabriel Batistuta?
Batistuta.
In 1994 and 1998, it was Gabriel Batistuta. We've got a battle on our hands. We have a battle. Oh, I can see the sweat beads now forming on Craig's forehead. Right, Craig, over to you to keep up with him. I'll use the right mouse. I find it helps. I played at the 2002, 2006, 2010 and 2014 World Cups. Was it Rafael Marquez, Javier Mascherano, Tim Cahill, or Andreas Iniesta?
Is there any reason 2014 is in there twice?
Probably because I got carried away.
Right. Okay.
Because 2014 does follow 2010. And I was actually probably doing this at 3 o'clock in the morning. So.
I'm just checking that wasn't supposed to be 2018. So
Did it make a
is it
difference
played
to
in
your
4
answer?
or 5 World Cups?
As far as I know, it is only the 4.
4. Going by his age, I'm going to say Mascherano.
That's interesting. I'd have gone Marquez.
Well, yeah. To be honest, I'm not sure who he is.
The Mexican Marquez. You were quite right, sir. Well done. 2-1 in the lead, Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I'll keep doing it right in front so you can clip it at any point. Or just take the one from earlier and clip it. That'd be easier, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's catch myself up here. And we have Dan's question. I have made 25 appearances at World Cups, more than any other player. Who am I? Dunga, the famous Miroslav Klose again, Diego Maradona, or Lothar Matthäus?
I'm going to say Miroslav Klose again.
Are you?
I was torn between him and Dunga, but yeah, I'm going to go Klose again.
Had you gone with Dunga, you'd be walking away with nothing. If you went with Klose, that sounds like Chris Down. If you went with Klose, you'd also be walking away with nothing, because the answer was Lothar Matthäus. 82, 86, 90, 94 and 96, winning once in 1990. So bad luck there. And we are back to Craig. I am the only player to have been sent off in a World Cup match after the final whistle without having played in the game. Who am I? Sergio Ramos, Leonardo Cufre, Luis Suarez, or Jose Batista? Got sent off in a World Cup match and he had not even played in the game. Who was he?
You know when you wish you'd gone first?
Oh, yes.
The only player who was sent off in the World Cup was after the finals without played in the game. I'm torn between 2, so there's every chance that the way I'm going tonight, I'm going to choose the wrong one. Stick with your first thought. Leandro Cufre.
It usually is your first choice. You should always stick with your first choice because, like this time, you are correct, sir.
Oof, good.
And he was accused of attacking Per Mertesacker after Argentina lost to Germany on penalties in the quarterfinals in 2006.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, indeed. And we're
Fair
back
play,
to
fair play.
We're back to Dan here for his last one in this round. I scored 4 goals in a game, but I was still on the losing side. And just for you, Dan. Oh, and I was born with 6 toes on my left foot. Who am I? Then it wasn't about the Rovers player.
Chris Borian? Chris Borian or Chris Borian?
Oleg Salenko, Ernst Williamowski, Eusebio, or Just Fontaine?
It can't be Chris Borian. It says scored 4 goals, not 4 own goals.
Going down with the Watford. With the Watford.
I'm going Just Fontaine.
Are you now? You got 4 goals, and this will probably tell you whether you're right or wrong, for Poland in a 6-5 defeat to Brazil in the 1938 World Cup. Craig's nodding away because he remembers it. And it was Ernst Wilimowski. But I do know Just Fontaine, he scored quite a few goals as well, but maybe he didn't have six toes on his foot.
Might have been his right foot. God, different story.
6 toes on my foot, and I'm still.
I think he held the record before Closer broke it. I thought Fontaine, so it was a decent shout.
Yeah, no, I mean he was the one when I was writing these because obviously I'd copy and paste before I do the answer, and I thought I know Fontaine did score a lot of goals. In one final. Your last, and if you get this right, Craig, you actually take the lead.
Okay.
Off Dan, and that would be horrible. What a horrible thing to do. You can't even beat a 14-year-old, and yet here you are, possibly on the line to beat him. I'm the only player to have scored for both teams in a World Cup match. Who am I? Charles Puyol, Ernie Brantz, Tom Boyd, or Bertie Vogts?
So, Bertie Vogts. I remember him giving a penalty away in the first minute of a World Cup final. I can't remember him scoring an own goal.
How do you store all this information?
He did.
I can't remember anything.
It was a 1974 World Cup, and he gave a penalty away in the first couple of minutes. It was refereed by Jack Taylor, who was an English referee. I don't know what. It's all rubbish that's in there. Taylor. It counts for nothing.
No.
You know what? I'm going to go for the only person I've never heard of, Tom Boyd.
You know, for Tom Boyd. He scored the own goal. Sorry, he scored a own goal and then the equaliser for Holland versus Italy in the 1978 World Cup.
Wow.
And it was Ernie Brantz. So at the end of the first round, we are talking of 2 points each. Where are we? I need it. I can't find it. Somewhere here.
Just keeping the tension going.
This is it. I don't know. I mean, I think they're making up them questions in the in the chat. I'll leave them to that. So at the moment, it is. I'm going to put it here because at the end they always ask me, and I can't be bothered to do a banner. End of first round. It's 2 apiece.
Chris, it's been a while now since that round were over. How long's it been now since Spurs last won a trophy?
Funny you should ask that. Would you like me to tell you?
I would love you to tell me.
One of those things that I just always remember. 14 years, 7 days, 4 hours, 13 minutes and 52 seconds.
And to think, if Harry Kane had just stayed with Leicester, he'd have had 3 medals in his cabinet now.
Indeed he would. Indeed he would. But there we go. Look at him. He's gone to Spurs and got nothing. Right. Are we ready for the second round?
I think so. That was a tough one, that.
It was. It was.
I'm glad to see a bit of normality is back in that. Your guessing left let you down. Ian Nippon, how are you doing? He's coming for the Nippon rivals tie-break question. So stick around, Nippon. We may need it the way this is going. Right, here we go. This is round 2, and this is RIP. As in, I wouldn't be seen dead in that. Pretty straightforward. You can probably guess what it is. Anybody?
Is it kits?
Well,
Kits, yeah.
funny you should say that. Replica shirts you wouldn't want to be seen in.
Wow, Ian Wallace.
Well, I mean, you can never forget that outfit. It's been voted the worst ever. And in fairness, there's a lot worse coming up.
Well, I don't know. It's not helped with him being ginger, is it?
No, even I had the decency to whip it off.
So Kate tells me. Right, here we go. If she'd seen you wearing that, mate, she'd have run a mile. So, all you've got to do is guess the team from the picture. It couldn't be any easier, could it?
Hmm.
So
this is you, Chris. There's always a trick up your sleeve, pal. So I'm very wary.
I've not got sleeves. Look,
I'm just hoping that one of them's Toronto.
Okay, so it's Daniel to start again because we're just carrying on where we left off. So, Daniel, are you ready?
Sir.
Are you ready? And I'll tell you
I'm
what,
as ready as I'll ever be.
I know I've got a lot of replica shirts, but believe me when I say I wouldn't buy any of these, even if it was Leicester. So, Team 1, Shirt 1, I should say. Who had this as one of their shirts? Dundee, Dundee United, or Partick Thistle? A lovely, lovely tartaned shirt there with a big pigeons even pooed on it. Not that I don't think the badges would have given you an awful lot of help, if I'm honest with you, but God.
I'm just going to call it straight away, and I'm just saying it because I think that back then, tartan, thistle, it just screams Scottish, and the fact that I'm just going to go Partick Thistle.
Bit of a clue here, Dan. All three teams are Scottish.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying is that like thistles and tartan, it linked a sort of,
Don't
just
start me. Don't start.
You know what I mean?
Dan, so you're going.
So you're making the mistake of trying to apply logic to one of Chris's quizzes.
Yeah.
The man's an idiot, isn't he?
Talking third person again, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, you really think that I have any logic to this quiz at all? Thank you
Definitely not.
for thinking that much of me. You were wrong.
Yeah, I always am.
Yeah, it was Dundee.
Wow.
I mean,
fair enough.
You must be coming out to the Scottish dance or whatever. No.
To be fair, there's all different tartans, isn't there? Like for different places, all that represent different places. So unless you're very clued up on your tartan, then I mean, I'm not even going to carry on with the tartan word, because if I all of a sudden stutter with the word tartan and it comes out as just tart, Chris is just going to go bang straight in. Yeah. So I'm not.
No. But I didn't think either of you two would be that clued up on your tartans for some reason. Just a wild stab in the dark, But right, are you ready for your first one, Craig?
Well, after that, I'm not sure. To be honest,
I'm going to say you're sat there. You're saying it can't be any worse than that, can it? Oh yes, it can.
Oh my goodness!
looking like me mother's old curtains. Is that Wrexham, Torquay, or Southend United? I mean, it honestly, you wouldn't.
Wow.
I think I had that carpet in my front room growing up in the 90s.
You've wiped something on those curtains, haven't you?
Yeah, can you not see white splodge at top?
It's still there. Oh, Dan, come on. We shouldn't be saying that.
Oh, I wish I had this one. I feel like I know this one.
You've got it, haven't you, Dan? You've actually got this shirt. Not Burnley.
I'm going to go Wrexham.
I love the fact that you're putting so much thought into it.
Yeah.
And thinking, like, now, which of these towns has an association with these colours or patterns?
Yeah.
So, can I just say, the Dundee one was from 1953, by the way.
Wow.
This is from an unknown year. I'm not surprised, in all fairness.
Nobody wants to admit what year they wore it, basically.
No. You went Wrexham,
Yeah.
and it was actually Southend United.
Southend, yeah. The only reason why is because where it says United Artists was what I was going to go for. So on the sponsors, I was thinking, Southend.
Wow. You knew Southend used to be sponsored by United Artists?
I know, it could be worse. It could be like Burnley and sponsored by a bunch of piss artists, which...
All I'm thinking of, you need to get out more, Dan. You really do. Dan, you got that. We would have got that one right, but it wasn't your question, unfortunately. But you have a go at this one. Now then, is this Sierra Leone, Morocco, or Senegal? And Craig's doing his impersonation of Matthias Closer at the moment. There's a lion on there. And I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying.
Sierra Leone.
Sorry, who did you go for? That was for my joke, by the way.
Sierra Leone.
You went for Sierra. Any reason that you would go for Sierra Leone?
Just as you said to Craig earlier, the first one that jumps out at you, go for it.
Right. Well, it jumped right into your lap, sir, because it is correct.
Well done.
And I say I'm being truthful, I'm not lying. Right.
Fucking hell.
And I say I would never, ever play this quiz with a cheater.
You watching, Luca?
Oh. Yeah, you are being catty. Craig, back to you.
Yeah.
Can they get any worse? Apparently they can. Because this is either Godoy Cruz, it's like a bit like an Australian Godoy there, Newell's Old Boys, or Rosario Central.
Wow. Newell's Old Boys are an Argentinian team.
Wow. Your knowledge never ceases to amaze me.
We all know it, Chris, just because it spells your name on the club badge. They have it abbreviated. It says knob.
There's C's there. How do you spell it? There's two C's I can see.
I'm on about on the Newell's Old Boy badge.
Yeah, NOB.
No need for that. I can deduct a point off you for being unkind to the quizmaster.
I'm going to go Rosario Central.
You'd be right too as well. I think it is.
Rosario Central. Rosario Central are from, would you believe, Rosario? But so are Newell's Old Boys, are also from Rosario. And don't tell me you didn't know that, Craig.
No, I didn't. Is that an area of Buenos Aires or?
I've no idea. But it is
Half
from
a story,
Argentina.
Chris.
You are quite right. And you've pulled it back. It was Rosario Central. That deserves one of those. Can you imagine running out wearing that?
It's bizarre.
Looking like you've got Al Garnett
behind that. Yeah.
Looks like Al Garnett on front at t-shirt, doesn't it?
It does. Right, we are back to Dan. Oh, this is going. You're like two heavyweight boxers just hitting each other here.
Slugging it out.
Slugging you are. Dan.
Oh wow.
Looking like he has been attacked by pigeons. Is this Club Rectivavio Granada, Atletico Pulpino, or Bandiera Pulido?
No, just two slightly battered, please, love.
I don't waste my evenings, I want you to know that.
Have you seen this one on FIFA, Dan?
Definitely not. The thing is, I knew the Rosario Central one.
Yeah.
He's annoying.
How did you know that?
You've got the shirt, haven't you?
No. I was just basing it on the colours. It's the same colour. The badge is that colour.
All right.
This one's enough to send you dotty, isn't it?
It's just getting the right answer. Hopefully, it'll hit the spot.
Do you know what we haven't got on at the moment?
Any comedians?
that is very true, and I can take a point off you as well. And just for that, I have the old Babe Station music back. I was going to go for The Rock, but no. After that comment, you get this.
I'm going to go for the M1, Panaderia Polido.
I found it gave the site that I was on gave the answer and nothing else. So I had to then go on and search Google teams from the same area with almost as daft names. You are going for which one? Sorry, Pandaria Polido.
Yeah.
It is actually a Spanish club. It is actually an unknown year again. Which one would you have gone for, just out of interest, Craig?
Atletico Pulpolino.
You like very well said, sir. You're both wrong because it is actually Club Recreativo Granada.
Wow.
Well, there we go. Now then, this one is interesting. Back to you, Craig.
Craig could take the lead here.
Oh, what a pose as well.
Yes. If you recognise the player, I'm buggered. It's Stoke City, Newcastle United or Sunderland. They all play in stripes, but who thought it was a good idea one season to have yellow and... Do you ever watch that Bananas in Pyjamas?
B1 and B2.
Yes. This wasn't the home strip, as you probably have guessed.
Do you know this one, Dan?
I think so.
Okay.
He gets nothing for it, though, remember, even if he doesn't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I can't believe that Adidas lowered themselves to actually make that shirt.
I'm going to go Newcastle.
You're going to go for Newcastle United. Right, when it was
Dan's face is telling me I'm wrong.
Well, I always wondered, why did Norwich City have an away strip?
Yeah.
I think it's one of the unanswered questions about, what's the meaning of life? Those two questions. But you could have gone Stoke City. You could have gone Sunderland. You went Newcastle United. And in 2009, it was Newcastle United, sir.
It was.
In front for the first time.
The only reason I thought that is yellow would be too close to the reds. You want a contrast. So that's the only reason I went. It's the furthest away from black and white. So
I love the fact that you guys are putting so much thought into this. I really am. Right, Dan. A little easier one for you here. Is this the Philippines, Vietnam, or Malaysia? It does look like the guy's been sort of run over.
That must be.
I love that. I could have had Rosario Central. I could have had Newcastle. So I get Club Recreativo Granada and bloody this shit.
That's definitely next season's Watford.
So you walk out of Asda doing that, you set the scanners off.
I'm going to say Malaysia.
You're going to say Malaysia.
Mm.
I mean, they're all pretty close to each other. In fact, closer, aren't we? In 2011, it was the kit for... I'll tell you right after the break. No, it was the kit
for... Chris Tarrant.
Malaysia. You're quite correct, sir.
Well done.
Pulls it back. But will Craig keep his lead with this next one? Now then, is Birmingham City, Aston Villa, or West Bromwich Albion? Who do you
What
think?
we at now, Chris? Is it 4-4?
I think so.
Yeah, you are, yeah. So which of these clubs have the Hitler fascination? Has gone for the German national flag as their kit?
Well, for the only reason I can think of is that Birmingham used to go with a central panel, whether it was blue and white or whatever. I'm going to go Birmingham.
I'd have gone Birmingham.
I wish you would. Go and stay there. In 1972, I have absolutely no reason why I say these German colours were chosen, but it was Birmingham City. Craig is back in the lead. And we've got 2 questions left, one each. You need this one, Dan, to hold on to it. Now, I think what has happened here is they've actually got 2 people. One has designed the left side and one has designed the right side. But they were obviously never met up because this was either a shirt for Bochum, Hertha Berlin, or Eintracht Frankfurt. I mean, that was before rainbows were in fashion. But I mean, what is, I mean, I just don't get that. I just don't get it at all. Can I just this thing? I've got an idea. Let's have one colour down one side, and the other side will have different slats down. Really good.
I want to go Bochum, Chris.
You're going to go Bochum. Any reason you're going to go Bochum?
Stands out. It's just the name's coming to me, which, to be honest, is probably telling me it's wrong. Why have you said that for, you dick? What have you done that for?
Well, it was 1997. You could have gone Eintracht Frankfurt. You could have gone... I'm building up the suspense here. You could have gone Hertha Berlin. It was, in fact, Bochum. You're quite right, sir.
Well done.
Well, so it's all down to this one. This was a bit of an easy round, wasn't it? Right.
No, I think what you meant was we're really clever chaps.
Yeah.
Well, what I will say is, Craig, do you want a nobbo? Because obviously they looked at this and went, you know what, we're being sponsored by Nobbo. It doesn't matter what colour we go for. We're gonna look stupid running out in this. But who looked stupid? Was it Sheffield Wednesday, Brighton and Hove Albion, or Huddersfield Town? And all I would say is it's not Adidas that made this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out who it is. Not that it was going to help. I mean, it's not my question anyway, but still.
Don't you wish you got Bochum now, Craig?
Please. I've got. This is causing me. I've got a vague recollection of somebody being sponsored by them.
Can you imagine walking into the office? Got us a new sponsorship deal. It's great. Nobbo. Actually, I've heard that they are going to be Manchester United's new sponsors. They're like a load of dicks at the moment. Hey, come on. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad off the top of my head.
I'm going to go Brighton.
You're going to go Brighton. I think that's a little bit uncalled for there, Anthony. It was 1986. Was it? You got a couple of Yorkshire towns there, or a Sussex? Is it Sussex? No.
Yeah.
Sussex town, yeah. Brighton and Hove. I should have asked Brad, he'd know, wouldn't he? The answer is Brighton. Well done, sir.
Better play, Craig.
Cheers, mate.
So,
I'd have got that one wrong, guy. I thought it was Huddersfield, to be honest. So I'd have got that one wrong.
I literally just had that vague recollection of them being, because we were down in the Championship at that time as well, I think.
It was, and to be honest with you, I remembered somebody being sponsored by Nobbo, because when you were a kid, you kind of like, hey, look at that sort of thing, you know.
You're trying to make out you were a kid in 1986.
Yes, I was, and you weren't supposed to notice.
Is it 6-5 or 5-4?
Right, I'm putting the score up now. Craig has got 6.
Does it matter, Dan? Does it matter?
Ooh,
not really. There's only one in it.
Fighting talk.
I think it's 6-5, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Craig has got 6. Dan has got 5 after 2 rounds, and we're going to go on to the 3rd round, and that will be straight after this. Please do as it says, like, share and subscribe, please. Otherwise, I will send the Nobbos round. So, watch out, there's a Nobbo about.
I see, Dan, that result tonight has meant your goal difference is better than Everton.
What did it end up as?
5-0. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Happy days.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. I used to love that.
When Chris is not on air, happy days.
You're the one that keeps coming on the show, mate.
Bailing you out of shit.
I have to come on yours. Oh, yes. I remember that text message I got at 5 to 7 one night. Help! Right.
I need somebody help. Not just anybody.
Oh, I just absolutely love that. You would not buy the shirt that year at all, would you? Let's be honest.
No.
Right. Round 3. Are we ready, young men?
Certainly are.
We are talking. Dan's going first still, isn't he? Right. So, this is the Just Do It round. Can you think what it might be?
Sponsors?
Well, sorry, just making me my foot warmer here. I have to have a grenade. I have to have my foot warmer on.
Is that your double foot slipper?
It is the big slipper. Yeah.
He shuffles around house looking like a Sabutio character, doesn't he? Wearing it on his
Just Do It, Nike. They're probably not the best people to ask to sponsor the Samaritans. But these are the worst club sponsors in world football. Just match the shirt to the football club. Could anything be easier?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably could actually. Dan, I'm sorry that you're going first again.
It's all right.
I can see what's coming up on this screen, on the monitor. So, Just Do It by Nike aren't sponsoring the Samaritans, thank goodness. But who got sponsored by RedTube, the home of free porn videos? Was it, and these are all true, Washington Square FC, Las Vegas Lights FC, or Portland Thorns FC? And they were actually sponsored by RedTube. And because nobody will believe me, I do have
the shirts
of these following up.
Underneath this Toronto team.
They used to run onto the pitch to that Slade song. Come on, come on. Gracious, I'm not coming on one of these shows again.
Part of me wants to say Las Vegas Lights, but then Washington Square's like jumping out. I'm going to say Las Vegas Lights. They don't sound like a team that really like quite well known, and to have probably like that red tube written on the t-shirt, it's Las Vegas. Nobody cares. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, sort of thing. Right. Unless you bought the t-shirt and you don't live in Vegas, then it doesn't stay in Vegas anymore.
Can you imagine getting home when you're from holiday in Vegas when your wife's getting the washing out? What the hell? Are you going for Las Vegas Lights FC?
Yes.
They are a US amateur team, and it was Washington Square.
I should have gone with it. I did say it was jumping out at me, didn't I? And I didn't. Yeah. Shit's sake.
Washington Square FC reached out to Red Tube on Twitter. The Giants of Pornography responded within 10 minutes, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Based on that question alone, I will no longer check Red Tube for future reference.
I learned something on that, I'll tell you. Right, Craig. Again, Craig's thinking, please, Dan, win. Please. Can't do another one of these. Nice, simple. And I say, this is just the way it's come out. You picked that you didn't want to go first, so you can't blame me that these match up so well. Bimbo. Bimbo sponsor. Club Deportivo Guadalajara, Dongu FC, or Club America? Actually, we've got the right music for Red Tube, haven't we?
Yeah.
You think I've just thrown this together, don't you? It's all carefully planned.
The home of bimbos.
Okay. Sorry.
I don't think Sorry's going to cut that.
No, I don't. I think she's going to cut something. Sorry, Kate.
It sounds like a Mexican supermarket, doesn't it? Guadalajara.
You are going for Guadalajara. Well,
he's back in the game.
Let me tell you.
Do you know this? Yeah.
Club America.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It happened to be a Mexican team.
Oh, right. How do you know this,
called
Dan?
Bimbo.
How do you know this?
They've been sponsored by Bimbo now for years, for numerous amount of years, and when I've come up against them on FIFA and stuff, and I see it, I sometimes chuckle. So
the FIFA knowledge is coming to the fore.
This is where you need to get onto FIFA. You really do. Apparently,
the shirt said Bimbo, and he said, "I know a few Bimbos in it. Hi, Kate."
Oh, thank you, Dan, dropping me in it. I'm definitely.
Because she said what got said.
How is she doing? Is she taking part in this? So
no, she's trying to catch up on some Z's.
You both got. Oh, who knew that she'd be laid on the couch? I mean,
on the couch.
Right, Dan, it's back to you. And I say they really just cannot really get any worse. Who was sponsored by Black Death Vodka? Was it Sutton United, Stevenage, or Scarborough? Black Death Vodka.
Sutton United.
You are going for Sutton United. Any reason for that?
The blue and white stripes on the hat.
Oh. Again, I do think you're putting a bit too much thought into this, because it is a club that is no longer in existence in their original form, and that is Scarborough.
Yeah. As soon as you said that.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Oh, you can jump ahead here. Oh no, you are ahead. You can jump further ahead, Craig. Black Death Vodka, and there we go. And as I said, because nothing says elite professional sportsman like a drink called Black Death Vodka. Right, Craig, for you. Pleasure Island. We're back to Red Tube here. Is it Hartlepool United, Scunthorpe United, or Plymouth Argyle? I hope people appreciate the hours that I put into this. Burning the midnight oil, the can. I'm down to my last candle.
Wow.
Must feel like a relief to get rid of all that wax out your ear.
Pardon? Who's likely to enjoy Pleasure Island? People from Hartlepool, Scunthorpe, or
Pick me! Pick me!
You found Kate still there.
Do you know this one, Dan?
The sponsor sort of.
Hang on a
as soon as I
second.
saw it, I thought, I do
Wait,
remember the sponsor.
Wait. Who did you say, Craig?
I haven't said yet.
Oh.
As I say, I do remember the sponsor, but I just don't remember on what kit it was ablazing, to be fair.
I think we should mute
I'm
him.
going to go with Hartlepool.
You're going to go with Hartlepool.
To be fair, that's what I would have said.
Yeah.
Really? Scunthorpe United. Pleasure Island isn't a seedy or horror film location as it sounds. It is a Lincolnshire amusement park. And we could have had that shirt in, one of the worst kit shirts, couldn't we? Well,
very much so.
Mr. and Mrs. Look at me, I'm clever, and I'm not giving you any credit for getting the answers right that you're guessing. You've both got none right in this round so far.
We're just trying to make you look good as a quizmaster, Chris.
Well, you're doing a very good job of it.
You're welcome.
Saying.
The self-sacrifice that we're showing here.
Yes.
I've even surrendered a lead for Christ's sake, Chris, just to make it look good.
Neither of you wants to win because you've got to come back and do another one. Again, I think we're going to have Statman up next, so that's going to be a real battle. Okay. XL. West Ham United.
West Ham.
Villa or
West Ham.
Bournemouth?
West Ham.
You want to phone a friend?
No, I've got a vision in my head. White hair, Dean Ashton wearing the claret and blue kit, XL written across the front. It probably said triple XL at the back of his t-shirt as well.
But it might have been another porn company.
It's definitely not.
Would you have got that one, Craig? Would you have gone West Ham?
I think so. I think I'd have gone there.
Well, we'll find out after this short break. It was West Ham. And the poo hit the fan for West Ham United shirt sponsor, holiday company XL Leisure, collapsed in the middle of the 2008-9 season, so they had to stick giant numbers over the logo until the replacement was found. And I remember that. So, oh, it's exciting. Dan, you've pulled level. You've pulled one back. With the actress to the Archbishop. Craig, come on, it's getting exciting now. My palms are getting sweaty. I'm thinking of that Red Tube again, you see. Here we go. Craig. Bonner. Boner.
Red Tube at your age, Chris, should just be DP.
Right. If you fancy a boner, would you be going to Ross County, St Johnson, or Adrionians, or possibly Pleasure Island? Let's be honest.
Either way, you're getting it deep fried.
Again, this is total guess. And I've already changed my mind.
Just think, what am I likely to go for?
St Johnston.
You are going for St Johnston. Can I just say that this is actually, for no reason other than I like the name, is my Scottish football team.
Is it?
I don't follow them, I don't check on the score, maybe once a season or something, but for some reason I'm just kind of, this is the one that I like, and they have shit shirts, so I don't know why.
Adrionians.
It is St Johnstone.
Oh, good.
And they say, we give you the tremendously stiff opposition St Johnston. According to their website, Bona are a leading producer and supplier of high-quality non-wovens. And now you know. And you were thinking it was a local pawn shop, weren't you?
Funnily enough, no, that's not where my mind goes, Chris.
Is it not? You say that. You say that. You do say that, but
it walked past, but it never stopped and looked in the window.
Right. So, Craig pulls back into the lead. So, Dan, this, to be honest with you, this is just so right for you. Mr. Lady. Is it Fortuna Düsseldorf, Hamburg FC Nuremberg, or Thailand's men's club? Mr. Lady.
Fortuna Düsseldorf.
Come on, Mr. Lady, lay me down. You are going for Fortuna Düsseldorf, did you say?
Yeah.
You could have gone for Hamburger. Fancy one, actually. You didn't. You went for Düsseldorf, which is incorrect. It's FC Nuremberg, because as I say, nothing frightens the life out of defenders more than a striker running at you with Mr. Lady written on his shirt.
I did a Craig then, because I changed my mind.
I'm lucky I changed my mind to the right answer. I was going Airy Onions. Yeah.
Oh, God. I do love these comments that they come up with. Right. This, you might actually know, Craig, as the way it's fallen. Pooh. Is it AC Milan, Juventus?
I wondered when I'd have the opportunity. I've been waiting.
You've waited. That's been next to you, because I've got to admit, the kids that you've got are a lot older than wanting that. So you've had that next to you, waiting for this question to come up. A year and a half you've waited.
I don't care if I get it wrong now.
No. Have you got Eeyore there, by the way, Dan?
No, all the donkeys are in Burnley.
She's asleep. Calling you Eeyore. You've got a grey dressing gown on, a grey blanket. You dress like Eeyore. Nothing to do with the fact that you're a donkey.
The fact that
or an ass.
I mean, that just looks like a label in a denim jacket. It doesn't look like a kid.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Show me your coat, Chris.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
Oh dear.
Would you like to see what I've got, little boy?
It's a random guess. Let's Inter Milan.
You are going for Inter Milan. Well, Pooh. I don't know if that says Disney underneath. I don't think it does.
It does, yeah.
I think it does look like Disney, doesn't it?
Yeah.
AC Milan. Why would anyone have Pooh written on their football shirt?
I love how it's called Pooh jeans.
Yeah. Actually, forget that question. Why would anybody wear jeans called Pooh? Anybody remember that gentleman? There's no bonus point.
Joe Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who looked extremely happy to be modelling his new Pooh shirt.
That would be great down City when all the fans do the old "your shit."
Yeah. Oh, we missed the chance there, haven't we? So we're down to the last two Pooh jeans, honestly. Right, Dan. Again,
You need this to get back in.
You need this. The 69. Who do you think is sponsored by Le 69? Lyon, St Etienne, or probably the aptly named Brest?
as you said, you shouldn't really think too much into a Chris quiz, so it wouldn't surprise me if Le 69 is Brest. But however, that being said, I have a hunch it is Saint Etienne.
You have a hunch? Why are you Quasimodo? So you're going for Le 69 being Saint Etienne, which of course no longer has our ex-manager Quell because he was sacked from there as well. But Wesley Fofana looked like the sort of player that would have 69 on his shirt. The answer was Le 69 is part of the restaurants and other eating places industry based in Lyon, and that's the title that they come under. But I do know you might find that hard to swallow.
Hey.
So let's hope they remember to change ends at half time. It's you lot. You make me like this, right? The 69 for you. That was your last one, Dan. Craig, your last one. It couldn't be worse than that, could it?
I'm guessing.
Wang. Is that Reading, Oxford United or Swindon? Where would you likely go for Wang? We know Dan would go to the corner, but where would you go for a Wang?
Again, I'm caught in three minds.
Just think, what would Chris do? That's what you've got to be thinking.
I'm going to go
late
Oxford.
night Wang when I was doing this.
Oxford.
You are going for Oxford United. Any reason?
Only because I think they're probably a sort of high-tech company. You know, you find a lot of those in Oxford, that's all.
If you get this right, you take a 2-point lead going into the last round. Oxford United announced computer firm Wang as their sponsors from 85 to 89. They managed, and I didn't write this, but they managed to wangle promotion in the first year of sponsorship, but the team soon flopped. Oh.
Can't believe I knew that one. Bimbo.
Right, so after 3 rounds, I'm just putting it on here. Craig has 8 and Dan has 6. Now, can I say, guys, and I don't want you to take, that think that this is, any detriment to you, but this is so far the lowest scoring quiz that we've had on any of these. And have you got your pad and paper ready? Get them ready. We'll be back for the last round, and this is going to decide the winner straight after this. Yeah, please do subscribe. And never one, and I didn't make this up, this was on the internet, never one to miss a marketing opportunity. I love Wang. Well, what can I say? Now then, are we ready for the last round? This is going to be slightly different, like I say. And I might have to put time limits on this, seeing how we go. This is probably the hardest round of all the quizzes, all the 5 quizzes we've done.
Oh, goody.
Oh, brilliant. Say that now when I've got 2 to catch up. Thanks, Chris.
What can I say? You're my friend. So, the last round here, and it's going to be slightly different because you're both going to have a chance to... you'll both answer the same question. You'll need your pen and paper to work it out. I mean, personally, I prefer using a bit of toilet paper, but you've got your pen and paper there ready. And this round is: my name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, Commander of the Armies of the North, General of the Felix Legions, Royal Servant of the true Emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have this vengeance. I have my vengeance in this life or the next. What do you think it could be?
I don't know, but it's a snappy title for a round, Chris, that is.
I thought so.
I think the fact that you've used like Maximus Decimus Meridius, I think you've gone for like analogies and we've got to rearrange the letters.
Oh.
You mean anagrams?
Anagrams, that's it.
Well, you are quite right, sir.
Oh,
What's in a name? Just rearrange the following words to name the Premier League at some point in their career, the Premier League football player. Craig's shaking his head.
I'm dyslexic.
Some of them are easy. And I'm going to say there's one in there which, if you get it, I am going to give 3 points to.
Whoa.
Oh, I like that.
I was waiting for that. You don't think that's a good idea?
I'll tell you when we get to the last question.
I jest.
How many in this round, Chris?
10.
Right.
Okay. So just rearrange the anagrams to spell out a
So we're going through them one by one, Chris, or we're going to just write down all 10?
No, we're going to go one by one.
Right.
And if one of you says you've got it, and you read out the correct answer, and then the other person afterwards says, I've got it, I will need to see it written down, in fairness.
Right.
A bit like countdown. And of course, you know me, it is all totally innocent, and it is literally just an anagram maker that was on the website. So, are you ready? I'm going to have to stop having it on the screen. Here is the first one. Anal excretia teasel. You do get a bit longer on these to try and work it out. I could actually make it 2 points a round, but 1 point if I have to give you the team. Should we do that?
Yeah, but then somebody might have it, and then I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then I wouldn't give you the team until you both said you couldn't get it. But no, we'll stick with that. So it's anal excretia teaselled.
Oh.
There's one here, and if you get, you would deserve 20.
The thing is, I'm trying to think how far back you're going with these players and things like that.
I'd heard of most of them. They are all currently, as far as I know, or very recently, shall we say, in the Premier League.
I've got an answer here.
You have? Oh. Who are you? Have you got? Do you think you can get it down, or are we going to call time?
I think we'll call time on that one.
Call time on that one.
Do you want me to hold it up?
That's very decent of you. No. If you've got it, it's only on to hold it up if you both got it. I think
it's Alexander Lacazette.
It is, sir. Totally right. Obviously, the Arsenal player. Is he gone now?
No, he's still there. He played.
No, he's still there.
Yeah. So 1, 2. Craig, well done. Just to confirm, Alexandra Lacazette. Like I say, they are all Premier League players. Some of them I haven't heard of, I'm going to be honest with you. So you can see where this is going, can't you?
Yeah, horribly wrong.
The next one I think you should get this. You should get this, Dan. Ab Fart Domprick.
Yeah, I got that. I think.
Let him have a few more minutes just to see if he can.
Tell you what, you got that one straight off the bat there, Craig, if you have.
Well, I think so.
It is probably one of the, sorry, Dan, it's probably one of the easier ones. But then when you know the answer and you look at this, it kind of. So, who would you say would be Ab Fart Domprick?
You know what? I'll give it to Craig. I think I think we found my Achilles heel, which is pretty much the first 3 rounds as well. But you know,
who are you going for, Craig?
I think it's Patrick Bamford.
Yes, it is.
Why? It's me. I keep telling myself just last names. I've got to think it's first name as well. Like, I don't know why I'm doing that.
Well, if you think, like, to me, the prick kind of gave it away a little bit. You're thinking,
yeah, to be fair, yeah.
What could it be in? And if you get one of the names, so if you got Patrick, you think, right, what Patrick? Or if you get Bamford, you're going to go to get the first name as well. So,
on the plus side, I've still got some paper to use.
you may want to use it for the anal exquisite teasels from earlier. Right. Okay, so this one, waste file. I'm sure everybody that's in the chat that I can't see, I've got an anagram sorter up on the Google and typing it in. I don't know why it kept coming up with these funny words. This is the shortest one of the whole round, guys. You either know it or you don't.
That's why I'm thinking, is it one of those footballers that sort of just got the one name, you know, like the foreigners, but
no. They have all got 2 names. Coming on a substitute is Mr. Bible. If you are both struggling, which you appear to be, I think it's probably only fair to maybe give you a team. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're happy with that. I think it was Chelsea, but it is now Leeds. Or it is Chelsea and is maybe on loan. I don't know. Like I say, trust Wikipedia. Are we giving this one a bit of a on this one?
Yeah, I'm struggling here.
Dan, you gonna have a guess? That's why you got the paper.
Okay. I mean, I know Chelsea's loan list is practically waste bale anyway, but you know.
Here we go then.
Give it.
Lewis Bates.
Never getting that.
Used to receivers. You wouldn't like to have that last name as a youngster, would you? You know, receiving post, masturbate on your post.
I didn't even think of that. Dan, you pulled this show down again. I'm going to get another strike off Google. Every time you take it down.
You love those strikes off Google.
It's still 2 to Dan. It looks like we could.
It's 2 to Craig. I wish it were 2 to me, but
2 to Craig, and it looks like we could be keeping the reigning champion. Right.
There's plenty of points left.
Are we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
No.
This, well, what can I say? Kane in Titsbreach.
That's not just a news headline.
That's
what the Sun are putting out for today's game against Everton.
Kane in Titsbreach. Did Craig peak early with this round?
Yeah, I think he has. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you the team.
Hold on. Yeah, go on then.
Team is Crystal Palace. Just think, when you see these players now on Match of the Day, you won't be able to keep a straight face, will you? Oh, look, it's Kane in Titsbreach. Was that no help to you? Note to self, don't do this round again.
It's good because everyone else watching can join in this. This is a good one for them.
I do, yeah. I mean, it's a bit of fun at the end of the day.
I think I've got it.
Oh, hang on, sir.
Hang on. I've written this down wrong.
And I'm going to call time.
Yeah, go on.
Dan, who do you think it is?
Christian Benteke.
Ah, very good. Well done. I'd got Chris.
To be fair, when I looked at it, I thought Reese, because I saw the R-double-E and the C and the E. I thought, right.
You could get your eyes past tits, could you? Let's be honest, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stuck at Chris. I couldn't get the Christian. Yeah. Easily done.
If I know you get this one. Here we go. This should have been the last one. This should have been the tie break, I guess. Or the nip and rivals question, as we like to call it. Wanker York.
Jesus.
I think I've got it.
Wow.
No, what have you got? You think you got it?
Actually. Know what happened?
I'm going to say, if you had, mate, you'd have been a hero. You'd already given it you for that. Wanker, yuck, come each. Who would have thought it, eh? Wanker, yuck. I just like saying it. Wanker, yuck, come each. before anybody says it, no, it isn't Iosi Perez or Jan Vestergaard. I'm going to give you the clue now. Plays in claret and blue of Aston Villa. I've never seen him play for Aston Villa, I'm not going to lie, but he's apparently in the squad.
Oh, well, that's a great help. Cheers for that, Chris. Clearly some youngster we've never pissing heard of.
Okay, what are you doing watching Rich? How dare you? How very dare you? Got to be honest with you, Doug has got 3 so far.
Struggling.
Okay, I'm going to have to call it.
Something tells me it's something like Nakamo something. There's some.
I mean, come on.
What?
And the only knacker in that were you, Chris. You giving us that. God, bloody hell. I've heard of him. I've heard of him now that I've seen a picture of him and the name's there. But I mean,
well, there you go then. You knew it.
Wow.
So Wanka Yuk Kumich was
when I called it earlier, I was going to say Yarmolenko, but then I realised there was no L.
Right.
But it is confusing, isn't it?
I thought it might have been the Wolves striker, Huang, but I didn't know the rest of his name anyway.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Next one. Will it be any easier? Cardio not in arsehole. This, I've got to be honest with you, is one of those that you would probably kick yourself.
I think I've got it.
Oh. Go on then.
Am I allowed to say it or?
Yes, yeah. There's been enough time.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano. Now, would I do the star that is Cristiano Ronaldo to do a cardiac arsehole joke about him? Too bloody true, I would.
Well done.
Yes, it is Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, 2 each in this round. Well done. Well done. Okay, so next one. If I can get the right mouse.
Hold on, what scores are we at?
I'm not telling you. You got to wait till the end of the round.
Got it.
Yeah, me too.
Melran Jiz, you. Right. Do you want to both hold it up close so I can see?
Oh, sorry, you want us to write it down? Sorry, I didn't.
Well, if you both got it, I just need confirmation. Good God, Chloe's in a chat without Brad. Whatever's going on.
Raul Jimenez.
Yeah.
You have both got it spot on. This is a 3-all round. This is Raul Jimenez, indeed. Right. Next one. we probably call a few players this, but it's actual Cunty Josser. Who is Cunty Josser? Cristiano Ronaldo will always now be to me cardio not in our soul. I would hate to be doing this round, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Which is why I never volunteer to do quizzes. Then the stat map throws one on you just when you go on to talk about the match. Who is a Cunty Josser? Who could it be?
Can we have the club?
Do you want the club, both of you?
Yeah, go on then.
The club is Liverpool, which goes very nicely with that name, actually. Sure, my head's getting smaller.
Got it.
Go on then. You got it. Shout it out.
Curtis Jones.
Very good. Well done. What a comeback.
It is. Whoa. There is one in it. And we've got 2 questions left.
Oof.
Are we going to need the Nippon tiebreaker rivals question?
My mind's gone. This is going to be a Spurs. He's going to steal it with 2 late goals.
It's gone on almost as long as that, Matt.
Yeah.
Right. Emu Ilnan Nazi. Emu Ilnan Nazi. If you've ever had an ill emu, you know it isn't fair to ask your nan to look after it.
Got it.
Oh, go on, sir.
Am I right to say it, yeah?
Yeah.
Manuel Lanzini.
Well played.
Yes, it is. Oh.
As soon as you said got it, I thought, is it? But I said just say it because I'd kick myself if I just.
No.
Right,
that's annoying.
The last question.
So even if I get it, I can't win anyway.
Prick Donna Fjord, which I think is really unfortunate because Donna Fjord is a lovely girl.
I've got it.
You got it.
Go on then. Have it.
Jordan Pickford.
Well done.
Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, right. Oh, if anybody's still with us.
Not sure I am.
Doug, I've just seen you, I'm sure, Doug, on Rich's channel. You're coming over here to do the quiz. Confused.com. Right. So, that round with 4 points was Craig. Which gives him 12 overall. With 5 points and taking him up to 11 and losing out by 1 point, it was Dan. Well, obviously, because the other one was Craig. So the two of you in there. Sorry, look, you can't win this week. Get back to the table. So,
is that Donna? Well, she thought you said her name.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, Prick Donna Fjord. What a name. What a name. Does anybody want to have a look at the Nippon?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, go on.
We might as well,
a bit of fun. Because I'll do another one for next time. So Nippon's rival question, or also known as tiebreaker. And I was going to say the person who gets the closest to this. How far will Norwich City fans travel? Don't get your atlas out, Craig.
No, I was going to write it down. Is that there and back?
Yes, yeah. It's a round trip.
In miles.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it would just be a case of no, in centimetres.
Well, that's made it a lot easier, thank you.
Never here to help you. It's just going to be the nearest. I'm not going to sort of say anyone's going to get it dead on or anything like. Well, no, it would have just been the nearest. What's that game where they say, "Well, play on as if you were still in it," and say, "Deal or no deal"? Let's just play the game out. You see, I would have done that for Manchester United fans, but it was hard to judge because, of course, there's more of them live outside of Manchester than in it. Controversial. Oh, Doug, straight in there. You're multitasking. Yeah, Dorco Dan got in there first with pricking Donna Fjord. I will tell you what I am. Oh, I can't now. There we go. I'm going to give you a minute.
Yeah.
Starting now.
I've got mine. Hold on, I'm probably miles off it. Hey.
Well, if you're a Proclaimers fan.
Go on then.
Right. Oh, I can stop my little buzzer going. Right. Let us see. Craig, what was your answer? I can't see what it says.
5600.
5600. Right. Daniel. 4817. Thank you for making it bold and I can see it.
I was very close. I changed my mind. I was very close to yours down there. Originally, I added some on.
Actually, I am going to have to.
Oh, it must be close.
Officially.
Get the calculator out.
Yeah. I'm just shit at maths. Don't worry about it. Ooh. Ooh. God, this is close. Their shortest distance to travel to a game for Norwich City is to Tottenham Hotspur.
Is it? I thought it might be West Ham. Yeah.
The longest, again, according to Wiki, the longest distance is, of course, to Newcastle United. Craig went for 5-6. I don't know why I'm building the tension up because it's not worth any points. Craig went for 5600. And you were 460 out, Craig.
Oh, well, that makes Dan the winner.
Dan went for 4817. It could have been less, you know, it could have been more, and you could have been closer. But Dan was 323 out. The answer was, in fact, 5,140 total round distance miles.
Wow.
Doug went for 3,500.
So now that makes it 12-12, Chris.
You want another tie break, do you?
I had 4,980 written down. And then I added more for some reason.
Ooh. Well, you're in the. I mean, you're both. I've got to be totally honest with you. I did it, and I wasn't anywhere close as you two were. So, right, I'm going to say the good news is that we can stop that music.
Hey!
Babe Station has closed down for the night, taken over by Dave Station. Gentlemen, well done, both of you.
Well played, Craig.
Yeah, well played. Well played, Dan. It was a good game, that. Tight, that
was.
You know, 12. I think it is one of those games that, as I say, having a superior football knowledge doesn't really help you at all. And Craig sat there saying, fuck's sake, I've got to do another one now. We will see who is up for taking you on, sir.
Yeah.
But we're doing another quiz soon for Leeds, so we're only. I think we are. Have we had a West Ham? I know we've got Aston Villa to go.
Yeah, we had a West Ham.
Yeah, and Norwich, I think, to go. But we've got a Leeds fan, so we'll speak to you afterwards. Dan, bad luck, mate. Was really, really close. I mean, the form, obviously, that Craig had last week deserted him. His guesses weren't quite as lucky. Oh, you enjoyed it, though. I hope you had a laugh.
Good fun, yeah.
It was.
Enjoyed it.
It was. As you say, it was. A battle of two great minds: the fountain of youth against the fountain of knowledge. Unfortunately, I have neither.
But I mean, it doesn't matter who you support. It doesn't matter what your football knowledge is, and that's what I'm trying to make it. That it's just like you say. It's you see those names come up, and you just got to, you just pick one and don't put any logic into it whatsoever. Rennes in a few days.
Indeed.
Getting exciting. That's the European competition, by the way, Dan. Just I'd let you know.
They've been in there. You were in that, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, when though?
Not so long ago.
I actually, to help Dan out for that tie-break question, I was going to make it a championship club.
Oh,
you did when you said Norwich.
That's true, but not yet. But very true, guys.
Oh, please send Everton down. That'll be so.
Yeah, I hope so. If it's Everton or Brighton, I'll be at Brentford. Sorry, I'll be very happy as long as it's not. As long as it's not us.
I tell you what, the thing is, it is tight down the bottom, and
that's how you prefer to keep it, Chris.
I thought that Burnley.
No incontinence fancied.
You've just been disgusting. I'm not listening to either of you. Trying to drag my station down. No, I wanted. I mean, I like Burnley. I've got an affinity for Burnley, but the last few games haven't gone your way, and you needed, after you won those two, you needed to carry that on. Otherwise, it's like if we'd have beaten you and then lost to Leeds, it wouldn't really have. You got to carry these things on, and I'm worried that Burnley aren't doing that. But our teams above you, and I think it's going to now. Not Newcastle is safe for me. I think it's going to be between Burnley, Everton, and Leeds. And I think Leeds, with the new manager that they've got in, caused us a lot of problems, had a lot of shots on our target. And I think I have a feeling it is going to be between Burnley and Everton. And it would nice to see Everton, who have never been out the Premier League, to go down.
Well,
especially after all the money they've spent.
You look at, Everton have only got 9 games left. And their fixtures, their next two, so the next two are Wolves, both home, but Wolves and Newcastle. After that, they've got West Ham, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester, Brentford and Arsenal.
They're still to play us in a rearranged game as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's not been put in there. I'll tell you what, I'd rather have your run of fixtures than theirs, that's for sure. I know fixtures don't tell you everything, but
the thing is, the game this weekend for Burnley is the 6-pointer. They were our first 3 points of the season when we beat them 3-1 at the turf. So, can we emulate that again this time at the Brentford Community Stadium?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I think you got a chance. I think they're the sort of team that you should be able to get a result again. I think.
Like to think so.
And who do you think are your 3 to go down if you had to pick 3 now?
my choice or how I think it's going to pan out.
Oh, you think it will pan out?
Norwich will have a bit of a late fart, but they'll not get as far as second from bottom. Watford. Watford will finish rock bottom, even though, to be fair, they're showing a bit of guile at the minute. And yeah, I'd say Everton pretty much occupy that last spot.
I'd like to see that. I've got a feeling it might be Leeds. I know that they had a better performance. They had a better performance against us, but they were still open. I'm not sure. I'm not sure they'll get out.
Do you think that? I mean, he's gone from conceding 14 goals in 3 games to conceding 1.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
Steve
Watford
G came into Aston Villa and played pretty well, and then all of a sudden that went down the pan. Frank Lampard was meant to be the messiah at Everton. One decent game, and then back to normality.
Indeed.
You kid.
No, I mean, I'd
rotten sod you.
Yeah. No, I'd love it to be Everton. So, yeah.
It's just nice to see these clubs. I mean, that would mean if it was Everton that Brentford would be staying up, and that's the story. I mean, I do like that. I just hope that they don't suffer a second. And I don't understand what this second season syndrome is, because what happened in Leicester's second season in the Premier League, Craig?
Let me think. Oh, I think we won the league.
That was it. How could I forget? Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did forget, Chris. I remember you saying to me now, you said about wearing that Toronto shirt to remain impartial, but it's because you're the sponsor. Look at what it says on your sponsor. BMO, big mouth oldie. There he is.
Oh, I'm glad you lost.
Talk
Sport on the hat. Talk sharp from the. Say no more.
Because you lost. Just because you lost. I remind you that when you're messaging me at 2:00 in the morning. Luca, good evening. How are you, sir? You've just missed the quiz. Thursday. I'll see you on Thursday at 5. And I'll promote that for you. Kate, I'm not biased, but I've got a feeling Everton are going down and Burnley will stay up just. I think if Burnley stay up just, they need to take that as a warning and bring in a lot of changes. Gentlemen,
Massively.
Thank you so much. Craig, his Twitter is in the downstairs. The toilet. where can people find you, Dan?
It's
on
Twitter,
here?
not shitter.
Dan, where can people find you? It's on here mostly, I know.
Yeah, you can find me at Turf Morehouse TV. I will be doing a bit more regular stuff on there now. I think I've got to start saying no to people, haven't I, Chris?
You have.
Should have started with tonight, save myself the embarrassment. But yeah, Turf Morehouse TV, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and all major podcast platforms as well.
If you want to find him, God knows why you would, but if you want to find him, that's where. Yeah, he's brilliant. Get over. Are you doing a watch along this week? Did I believe?
I am. Tomorrow, I will be doing a watch along for the Champions League second leg game between Liverpool and Inter Milan. Just throw some content in for a video and hope for the best. But as you say, Chris, to see the English teams get through is always nice.
Well,
however, it's Liverpool. To be fair, I shouldn't say that. Even Liverpudlians say we're not English, we're Scouse. So, I mean, I don't know how I'll have to do what I usually do. I'll have to have the splinters firmly inserted in the rectum and sit on the fence.
You will. Well, depending how yours go, I may be doing a watch along for our match against Rennes on Thursday at 8:00. So it will start at 7:30, depending whether we can get away legally. We're using what we discovered earlier. It's not drugs, Craig. It's not drugs.
No. It's kind of contraband. It's close to contraband, but not quite.
Kate says, "Don't knock it. It's the best you've ever done in a Daniel. You've ever done, Daniel, in any quiz ever." Oh, gee, thanks you for your
nice
support,
to have your support, isn't it?
Yeah, he will always wear it. He will always wear it. And when he comes off here, the first thing he's going to do, Kate, is going to rip your knickers off, because apparently they're making his legs itch. Guys, thank you very much.
Hey, if they're in any crazy design like off them shirts you showed earlier, Chris, you can keep them on.
Hey, you could have them like the Coventry strip, because you'd never be able to tell if you got any skid marks. Bum bum. Right. Thanks, guys. Take care. See you soon.
Cheers, Dan.
Cheers.
Thanks to Craig. He's held on to it, and I wish he wouldn't. It really is when he's on screen. It's really no. But hey, no, congratulations to Craig. Still the champion. Well done, mate. I'm gonna have to dig up some more questions up now. Where I can find them, God only knows. I'm going to be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock for the weekend review with our new co-host, Louise. You can be sure that at least now, finally, we've got one good-looking person on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube. And if you're listening on catch-up on podcast, thank you for watching. And it is, as they always say, good night from me and good night from me.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
That's all, folks.